My name is Craig Wing, and my persuasive speech is on ending the Federal Reserve. The purpose of this speech is to inform my audience of the economically corrosive nature of the Federal Reserve. Since the inception of the Federal Reserve in the United States of America, financial instability has compromised the validity of our nation's free market economy. In order for there to be a climate of financial stability, the Federal Reserve must be disbanded and a monetary policy based upon true capital must be established. The root causes of the current financial crisis include many variables, such as inordinate risk-taking by America, Citigroup, Morgan Stanley, and AIG. This financial risk-taking has occurred as a result of a monetary policy of easy money and credit access perpetrated by the Federal Reserve. Such a policy eventually leads to a misallocation of resources. As a consequence of the Federal Reserve's procedures, the money supply becomes artificially inflated, and that causes either a recession or a depression. In a traditional free market economy, capital is derived from savings. Individuals place money either in a savings account or in something of real value. This aforementioned process determines the interest rate. The last several decades, this has not occurred. Instead of saving, many people have decided to invest, which they invest essentially in illusory capital and money. This capital is directly derived from the Federal Reserve, and it is artificially inflated, and therefore it is not a stable investment. When this occurs, the economy at large suffers. When the federal created bubble bursts, the effects on the middle and working class are especially detrimental. Essentially, people in the middle and working class get victimized by recession and depression-prone monetary policies, and this also leads to a steadily eroding purchasing power as a result of the inflationary policy. Although this is detrimental for most Americans, it is not detrimental to those who take advantage of the cycles of monetary policy. The main beneficiaries of taking advantage of monetary policy include high-ranking politicians and large companies, and essentially what they do is they gain access to money before it becomes inflated. Because it's artificially inflated, they have free access to this money, and they do it in time, they do it before the inflation hurts the economy as a whole, so essentially they get free money. And when this occurs, special interests and the thirst for big government essentially usurps the rights of the everyday, average American citizen. And this is a cartoon. That's the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Ben Bernanke. And it says underneath, Federal Chief Bernanke's running out of tools for stimulating the economy. Essentially, the stimulus, all they're doing is they're printing off more money than what we have. We're in debt right now, but we're printing off money with interest rates, which we have to pay back to independent bankers. But these large companies essentially have free access to money out of the thin air. Free invented money. And it's corrosive to us if you don't own a large corporate national company, but overall